Hello everyone, this is Nitpicking Nerd, and today I have a special guest with me here, my girlfriend, Miss Zoidberg.
Hello, everyone.
She's a little bit shy like me, that's why we're both in masks. And she's not a big fan of science fiction, unlike me, so it's always hard to convince her to watch science fiction movies or shows, but I did manage to convince her to give the Orville a chance, and we just watched the first 4 episodes, so we're going to talk about it. So, Miss Zoidberg, what did you think about the Orville?
I really enjoyed it. It's gonna be somewhat addiction with me. I've never watched anything science fiction like to have enjoyed me this way.
So what did you like in the Orville?
Well, first of all, I like the ship. I like everything to be spacious and bright. It was very well designed.
And the special effects?
It's not fair to ask me about the special effects because, I don't understand such things.
What did you think about the characters?
The characters were very good.
Which characters do you like?
I like Lamar because he's cute. He has this groove he gives to the show. And also I like Kelly Grayson because she's a smart character and funny and she has spunk. And this I really like to be in female characters.
We only watched 4 episodes so far, so we don't know them that well. But still, I want to ask you questions and tell me what you think about each character. What do you think about the captain, Ed Mercer?
He's okay.
What do you think about Malloy, the ginger guy with the beard?
Malloy, he transits from serious mood to funny mood before you even know it.
But he's never serious, he's always funny.
No, sometimes he has to fly the ship, and then he's serious.
Even then he's not serious, he's drunk.
Yeah, he's funny.
What do you think about Isaac?
I hate him.
Why?
Because, I don't know, he's annoying.
Because he's what? Too scientific? Speaks too scientifically?
No, because he doesn't have a face.
So that's what annoyed you? That he doesn't have a face?
Yeah, he's too machine-like.
But I think it's good.
Why?
Because it leaves room for the imagination. And he has body language. And he has dialogue.
I am a big fan of Data from Star Trek.
Data had a face.
Yes, and this robot, you can compare him to Data, but that would only make an insult for the previous character.
He's basically the same. He's exactly like Data, only funnier and stranger. That he doesn't understand humans and he understands incorrectly sometimes, and that's funny.
But Isaac is like the faulty beta version of Data.
But that's what's funny.
It's not.
Because he's stupider than Data and he misunderstands even more than Data, and sometimes someone calls him a dick and he thinks that's a compliment. What do you think about Bortus?
Bortus is cute.
Why?
Because he has a kid.
And that's the only reason?
His relationship with
Clayton.
Clayton is funny. When he can't sleep, he goes to the cupboard and has a conversation with the cupboard that's like, give me sad food or happy food. What did he say?
He asks for ice cream from the computer.
In the end, you get Clayton watching The Sound of Music and eating chocolate ice cream.
So you do like Clayton?
Yes.
You like Clayton more than Bortus?
No, I like them as a family unit.
And what about their alien nature? Do you like it? That they're aliens. You forgot about it?
I'm not bothered by it.
It makes them more interesting physically.
Yeah, but I don't feel that it's important for me to know that they are aliens. I accepted them as members of the ship.
And what do you think about their culture?
It's a very stupid culture, but I guess if the child wasn't harmed, I guess it's okay. I guess they know what they're doing.
The child was turned from female to a male.
Yeah, I noticed that.
You're fine with that?
Well, I wouldn't do it, but if they decided, I can tell them no. I can tell them no either way, so to be all angry and say, I won't watch this show anymore, that would be more bad for me than for them.
It's not a problem with the show. The show is asking the question, if it was happening to us, what would we do?
I would never do to my daughter such a thing.
So if you had a daughter and you lived in a culture where everybody tells you to change it to a male, would you go live in the mountains alone or would you do what everybody wants you to do?
No, I would definitely go to the mountains because today's culture is highly overrated.
Okay, I respect that decision. So we talked about Ed Mercer, we talked about Kelly, we talked about Isaac, we talked about Bortus. Did we talk about Gordon?
Yes.
What do we think about Alara Kitan?
I think I kind of was in love with her for the best bit of the first episode, but then I grew bored. I mean, she's like cute and small and nifty and knows how to fight, but that's kind of get boring after a while.
Yeah, she's also overpowered. She's like Superman, so it's boring.
Don't start with the,
Mary Sue? No, she's not a Mary Sue because she's not perfect. She does have fears, flaws, so it's not a Mary Sue. But physically she's overpowered and maybe too much. It's unrealistic.
But she's still cute.
Yeah, I think that's the main reason everybody loves her. She's physically cute and also her personality is cute and funny.
I really identified with her when she was given the command on the ship, but was like with this fear of to be a bad performer as a commander. Things like that has happened to me as well, or I having said the same fears. Then I saw they dissipate, so I kind of lost interest.
What do you think about Dr. Finn?
She's cool. She's great. I think I love her best after Kelly Grayson. She's very professional. She always knows what to say in the right moment.
She reminds me of Guinan from Star Trek TNG because she was the most clever person and she always knew what advice to give. So it's kind of similar. Maybe it was inspired by Guinan. And what do you think about that gooey creature that always tries to go on a date with her, Yaffit?
It's funny because it reminds me of this cartoon creature that was in Monsters Incorporated. Slimy thing that goes into a puddle and then reassembles themselves into a monster. So it kind of reminded me that. So a nice reminder inside of ship full of ordinary people to have like an alien like that.
Yeah, he's the most exotic alien. There was a creature in Futurama who was exactly the same kind of type. It's an idea that was in a lot of science fiction, but only now special effects are good enough that they can actually show it well. Do you think there will be something between Dr. Finn and Yaffit?
I think not. This piece of goo is not representative at all.
So that's kind of racist against these aliens, if you say they are all not representative because they are like that. But what about the personality?
What kind of personality does he have?
He's funny, he's persistent, he'll keep asking her out until eventually... Okay, I won't tell you, it's spoilers.
Don't tell me, please. But you also could reverse this thing. You can say that Dr. Green is not representative to their species.
Dr. Green? You said green because she's always wearing green and even in her hair.
Yes, I like her hair.
So, do you like the show? Do you want to keep watching it?
Yes.
So you are not disappointed by the show? You actually like it?
Yes.
I'm surprised because you don't usually like science fiction.
But that was good. You heard me saying that this was the best science fiction I ever see.
Okay, but the problem that I noticed, which I feared, is that the parts that I liked were not the parts that you liked. And vice versa. You did like all the stuff except the science fiction. You did like all the little jokes, you did like the drama, maybe the characters.
But we can't like everything the same.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's too bad you don't enjoy the science fiction itself, because to me that's the most interesting part. What did you think about that episode, If the Stars Should Appear, about that ship with a planet inside in which the people don't know they're on a ship?
I hate it.
Because you don't like the idea itself? You don't care about it?
No, I just knew that when the episode would end, you would start to babble about religion and science fiction.
And you don't care about these ideas?
No, not much.
Okay, now you ask me something.
Will there be more of this blue creature Kelly was fucking with?
Yes, there will be one episode in which he will appear. That's one of the funniest episodes. And I don't want to spoil it, but it will give a new perspective about everything that happened before.
Cool.
You want me to tell you?
No, this is enough.
Everything will evolve. All the little details that were shown will be expanded later. That's why it's a good show, because when it started I thought all those little jokes were just jokes, but later each one developed into an actual story.
I would have asked you about the characters, but you saw a lot of episodes after me, so I won't...
I talked about it in my videos alone. But I can tell you that I liked Isaac and I liked Bortus because they're not human, they're more interesting, they're something else. So it's more interesting to me. And even Yaphet, the creature, he's an exotic alien, which is interesting, the way he works. And in the end, he will fuck Dr. Finn.
No, 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 no!
Why is it so upsetting?
She's too good for him.
Because he's a nasty creature? But they will show good sides to his character. They will show that he's very supporting and loving.
Then I wait for what they show.
Okay, we'll wait and I will ask your opinion after we see more of it. Sorry I spoiled it. So I think that's it for today. So let's say goodbye to everybody.
Bye bye.
And let's do the Vulcan salute. Can you do it?
I can't.
You can't do it? Okay, let me help you. Try to hold it. Okay, next time we'll try better. We'll have to work on it. Bye everybody.
Bye bye.